Hey guys, I'm just going to go over real quick how to use a layered PDF pattern. Using the layers feature is really handy, especially if there are a lot of sizes. And so as we try to make sure that our patterns are designed with, an inclusive size range in mind, it does end up that you have patterns that look like this and are just a huge jumble of lines. Especially this one, we've got the seam allowances as extras, we've got different cup sizes as extra. There's kind of a lot of information that you're just squeezing onto a very small part. So anyway, I've opened up, this is the Cygnus swimsuit. I've opened it up in Adobe Acrobat Reader. It's a free app, it's a free piece of software. It's really kind of the standard PDF reader on a lot of computers. And if you have a device that doesn't work with Adobe Reader, there are different solutions online. If you just Google them, there are ways to use the layers feature with different programs or with different versions of Adobe Acrobat Reader. They really do have a lot of different versions. As you can see, I'm on a Mac, so your screen might look a bit differently depending on if you have a PC or something else. And we do recommend doing this on a device that, like, if you're going to be printing your pattern, it should be a device that can actually read PDFs and print from them. So, like, this isn't really a great thing to do on your mobile phone or on a tablet. You should be using like a laptop or a desktop for it. So, the most important thing about this video, how to turn the layers on and off. And in this case, I know that on my navigation panel, I just need to click this little arrow over here, and we're looking for this icon, which just looks like a bunch of pieces of paper kind of stacked on top of each other. If I click that, I'll be able to see all of the different layers, and these little icons in these boxes, I guess they're little eyeballs, it looks like, and you just want to click the ones that you don't need. Obviously, you should know what size that you need before you get to this point, so hopefully you've already read the instructions and kind of found the size that you need. So let's say, just for example, you need a size 52. Turn off all of the other layers besides the 52, and you definitely want to keep the text layer turned on because obviously that has all of your pattern information on it. So if I were to turn that off, you wouldn't really know which piece is which. I mean, maybe you could figure it out, but it's just, a lot less convenient when you don't have any of those markings. And definitely things like the direction of greatest stretch is going to be marked on those. Yeah, I mean, you really just want to keep that on. That also has all of the markings for putting the pattern pieces together. Definitely for something like a swimsuit where, the pattern pieces are going to be bigger than one single page. You do want to have those templates around so that you can stick the patterns together, so you can stick the paper together accurately. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You can see as I click each of the layers on, all the lines come back. And from there, you just need to print the pattern. And if you can't find the layers option, I also found that if I go to View and Show, Hide, and then Navigation Panes, that's where I find the layers option again. And so obviously depending on which version of Acrobat Reader you're using, and if you have a Mac versus a PC versus something else, like, it may be different, but there is a way, I'm positive. Otherwise, it's really not convenient to have all of the layers printed out at once, so I do hope you find a solution to that. So let's say I want to print a 38. Then I can go and print it. And from here, you may decide to only print certain pages. I always set mine at custom scale 100%. You don't want to pick, fit, or shrink oversized pages or anything like that. You really want it to print at 100% scale. And then for me, I always make sure that it's got the correct paper size. So I'm in Europe, so I'm using A4. And then, yeah, I can print it out from there. All right, guys, I hope this was useful, and yeah, enjoy making your pattern.